22 umeanza kudate mzee nika unaolewa next year. Hapana. This is the time to think about your life. At 22, your heart has not matured to handle a man. There is a maturity needed to handle a man and a woman. You are mpaka unaitango wakamau at 22. Wakamau. No, this is the time to begin to ask yourself, well, what is the kind of woman that I want to be? What is the kind of man that I want to be? This is the time to set order on the pathway of your ordination. The man that is dating you does not even know where he's going. Hajui akwe rapper, akwe dancer. Yeah, and you are still there. The girl is not even sure about her future, and you are still hanging on there. Oh, the clock does not go backward. The clock is perpetually going forward. Add value to your life. Value attracts value. Or don't you know Esther was the great-grandchild of Kish, and one of the children of Kish, Samuel, was a king. By the time Esther is showing up in the palace, she has the lineage of kings. And the king looks at Esther and says, the competition ends here. There is something about this girl. Value attracts value. Yeah. And value can be added. Take advantage of your moments. I say take advantage. Because when you enter your season, you may not have time to revise some things. So you must deal with your weakness. You must perfect your strength. It takes one door to announce you globally. One door. It takes one song. Sylvia, one song. And guess what? Even the other songs you sang, not as it go offbeat. What has it penda? When a man enters his season, it's like mangoes. In the season of mangoes, even the weak mango tree must produce fruit. And that's why you must be discerning about your season. I know I don't have another season to affect young people in Kenya. So if I don't pour my all, I don't want to sit at 70 and say, I wish I would have done 1, 2, 3. No, if this generation passes, the only thing I can be if I don't maximize my season, one, I can be bitter. Because I know there is something in me that never manifested. Najua kuna mzee ukajua mawe na nakuambia mzae, Mr. kukudanganya, mimi ningekuwa faa. Huyo ni mtu wako bitter, anaangalia potential, anaangalia ability, alafu anaangalia season, anaona wasted opportunity. It is too hard for me to go back and fix life. And this is what let me say this. There is a general intention to do what we are calling social engineering in Africa. Listen, the people have realized they cannot colonize us again. So there is an intention to social engineer our minds. And there is nothing as bad as having a generation whose mind has been engineered to think in a certain way. There are 7 media houses that control conversation globally. 7. And they don't report news, they report ideologies. So they are trying to make sure the minds of men are engineered in a certain way. People are seeing life in a certain way. The median age of Africa is 19 years. The median age. Meaning that if we wake up to the reality of our age, Africa can bring China down in less than 40 years. You see, every Chinese investment has nothing to do with roads coming from the land going to the sea. It is roads coming from the sea to the land, because China must extend its network of supply. They don't have a problem to build an SGR from Mombasa to Maimahio. All they know, from Mombasa to Maimahio, our goods can come freely. Yet they have translated their population into a workforce. Whereas we are killing our industries. Whereas we are killing our production farms. Because somebody can bring rice from Pakistan. Another one can bring sugar from Brazil. So that you kill mumias, which can employ thousands of young men and give them livelihood. Because there is one politician who wants to make billions at the expense of a generation. So what do you do to that generation? Social engineer their mind. That even in campus, first year bash, freshers, is one of the biggest events. It is not a career day. So the day when men are coming to harvest girls is the biggest day in campus, funded by the university, where freshers will go and drink. Some have sex for the first time. We are already engineering in their minds that men make money to keep this life of happiness. And it's a crisis. When you begin to see Friday, mabazi imejaa. Na wasee wanafanya job wapateza mzinga. Ni kumaanisha hakuna mtu anafikiria future. Akili iko tushibe leo, kesho itajishughulikia. Great nations don't build with today. They build with the future in mind. And that is what killed America when they introduced the hippie happy culture. And utakuta, if you want to understand the psychology of a community, listen to their songs. Because a song is a natural expression of inside deposits. If you want to know what the young people are thinking in Kenya, go to YouTube and listen to their songs. Ni bangi, pombe, na mademu. That kuna jamaa nataka aunde do ndo apate mademu. Tu alikataliwa kwa classics. Motivation yake ya kufanya PhD ni anunue Mercedes, a revenge. And that's why we must come out of this social engineering, that all a woman is looking for is a rich man. It is us. Oh my God. Do you know the kind of brains we have in Kenya? Women, innovators, that a woman can enter in an office as a CEO, but she's still waiting for a man to lift her life. A CEO. Yani society imeku condition, lazima ukule pesa ya ndume. Na shout. When I look at Kenya, I see potential. Bwana asifiwe sana. I see potential. We can change the narrative. It may not begin from outside, but it can begin from inside. The house of God can be the place. I pray that none of you will waste their season. You will sense it with everything that is in you. Now by the age between 20 to 30, ka kuna kitu ina confusing you say ni mapenzi. Tuongee ukweli. Oh my God, hakuna kitu inaweza toa prophetess kwa mutaratara. Nakuta tu worship anakuanga hapa, this is your territory, I am your. Then ndume inaingia kwa hiyo territory. Unaanza kusikia, this is our territory. May the Lord deliver you. Anyone that is not ordained for your destiny, may the Lord deliver you from them. You will not lose your focus. You will not abuse the season of your manifestation. You will know it and enter in it.